When silence becomes law, has Israel's influence invaded the USA too? Once proudly declared the land of the free and the home of the brave, the United States now seems to be transforming into something disturbingly unrecognizable, a land where free speech is no longer a right but a privilege granted only to those who parrot the narrative of powerful lobbies. The recent move to consider revoking the citizenship of U.S. residents or nationals who criticize Israel is more than just political overreach. It is the death rattle of a democracy suffocated by foreign influence. It is a tragic irony. In a nation built on dissent, revolution, and the right to challenge authority, we are now watching laws quietly being proposed or passed that punish Americans for expressing solidarity with Palestinians, for opposing apartheid, or for simply saying, Israel is committing war crimes. The act of speaking truth is being rebranded as hate, anti-Semitism, or even terrorism support. This isn't national security. This is submission. The question must now be asked, has Israel only occupied Palestine, or has it colonized the American political system too? Because it is no longer a question of influence, it's a question of control. When American lawmakers push legislation that criminalizes criticism of a foreign government whose interests are being protected, when expressing your conscience can lead to deportation or imprisonment, whose democracy is this? Israeli interests have long held sway in Washington through AIPAC and countless pro-Israel lobbying arms that fund campaigns, shape legislation, and threaten political careers. But what we are seeing now is not just lobbying, it's legislative submission. It's tyranny cloaked in diplomacy. It's not even hidden anymore. Free speech is the cornerstone of any functioning democracy. Strip that away, and the United States becomes what it once fought against, an empire silencing its own people to protect the agenda of another. We must ask, what does it mean to be a U.S. citizen today? To pledge allegiance to a flag that no longer protects your rights if you speak the wrong truth? To obey laws not written for justice, but for the protection of an apartheid regime oceans away. This is not just about Palestine. This is not just about Israel. This is about every American who still believes in the Constitution, in the Bill of Rights, in the idea that your voice matters. Because if they can revoke your citizenship for speaking about one injustice, they can do it for any. Today, it's Palestine. Tomorrow, who knows? And so, we must say it clearly and loudly. Criticizing a government, any government, is not a crime. It is a civic duty. The day that becomes illegal is the day the United States stops being a democracy and becomes just another cautionary tale in the long, sad history of collapsing empires. Let that not be the legacy we leave behind.